What is with the sad music? Hey guys, Dan here and welcome back to our video and another reaction. And today, as an extra reaction of the day, we're going to be reacting to Roden's Egg. This is an animation that was made by Quasis, so please be sure to give a like on the original video before watching this reaction. And on a side note, I'm a little bit scared of this animation, because if you've been on the channel for a while, you know that I've been reacting to Quasis animations for a while, and on the last community post for this upcoming video on Quasis channel, Quasi said that this video could actually maybe be more emotional than the last episode of Putas, and I'm scared for that. So without any more further ado, I'm ready, you guys are ready, so let's go. Click. Animated by Quasis and with SFX by Tokyo Society. Are you reading the subtitles? Yes, I am. And yes, I am Tomb Raider Zombie, I am. I know you will mention the comments about the subtitles. The sunrise again on Monster Island. And can I point out that the stars in the sky, they kinda seem like the same stars on the Disney Universe sky? The snow is very rare on Monster Island. Instead they have oh, I'll have to read those later. Hey Godzilla Jr., how you doing, man? He actually purrs like a cat? The way that every single monster wakes up. Yeah, I also would prefer to be able to sleep in. Wouldn't you guys also be able to just sleep in as much as you guys want? Please, Quasi, don't do anything sad about the egg. Come on. Ooh. Wait. You actually have a house, but you still live in a gigantic bird nest on top of a peak? Winged furry, Moto, be the best guy in the room. Oh, that's some very high self-confidence there. Hey, a Magikarp. There was not any fun funnier than smashing a city every now and then. Wow. Oh, hello, Junior. Oh, nice. It's good to see that the monsters have so many great relationships like this. Just too bad that they destroy human cities, left and right. Larvers are Junior only buddies? If everything goes well, you'll get a new buddy soon enough, Junior. Right, Quasi? Nothing bad will happen this episode, please. Last minute research? Babies like to play. Oh, I see what you're doing. Nice one. Wait, do you have pockets? Oh, Mothra. Aw, come on, Godzilla. Don't be rude. I was trying to copy that so much. I don't think that you should take Godzilla as a role model in this situation, but Godzilla's been a great father in many moments. Manda. I think this is the first time I've seen Manda on this animation series. You don't want to mess with Junior. You do not want to mess with Junior. Yeah, as a baby, Junior still cannot do anything. Yep, do not mess with Godzilla. You should take notes on that. Yeah, you should take notes on that. Get that bod. Babies must always be washed. Yes. Unless you're Junior or Angus, Godzilla... What? Sorry. Godzilla will not be happy to see you. Ron's smart enough to know when to schmooze up. Oh, nice. Go decides to one murder in front of his child. Oh, intermission. Wait, if you would like to continue in the pace of the video, come back to those monster facts at the end. Batra, Guardian of Earth 2. Batra is Mothra's little brother. After causing some difficulties with humanity, she tried to keep a very close eye on him. He still managed to sneak out, spending his days cleaning up litter and plotting to destroy every less disgusting human. Down with the humans. I mean, considering how the Godzilla movies go, I can kinda see why they want to destroy humanity. But still, come on. I live there, don't destroy my house. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, I feel like sneezing. Hedorah. Sorry. Sorry for that. Hedorah, the smog monster. Hedorah is one of the quieter villains currently living on Monster Island. As of lately, it's hard to call him a villain at all. She rarely leaves her home, instead choosing to spend a day watching obscure movies. His neighbors have to deal with 24/7 supply of toxic ooze and smog leaking from every crevice on their small studio apartment. If you can't just rent a house of your own, it's hard to have what's the name of it? People that live with you, if they can have those effects. Gorosaurus, champion kickboxer. Gorosaurus used to roam the lands looking for other monsters to pummel with his famous kickboxing style. These days, he prefers a relaxed life of watching TV, chugging beer, and stealing his roommate's food. Oh yeah, we saw him on our latest reaction to Monster Island. He considers himself to be old and very wise. Angrius recommends you don't take any of his advices. Yeah, I will go with Angrius on this one. I like the background jazz music. Very relaxing. Megalodon, Guardian of the Underground. Magellan. Oh, sorry, Magellan. I said Megalodon. My bad. Magellan is the guardian of the Sea Topians, an underground society. Instead of this incredible important role, he is known more for his stupidity and the temper tantrums. Some say he is the least intelligent kaiju on Monster Island. He considers Gigan to be his best friend in the world. Gigan has no comment on this. Did you know 90% of Monster Island's population is male? Every night is boys' night. Oh, so this actually kind of reminds me of the last episode, which showed like attempted to get a mate. A small moment, and that explains why. I did not know that most of the monsters were male. Kind of surprising that then there are so many monsters here in the island. I mean, they must live a lot, right? But yeah, boys' night. 75% of kaiju vote for Mothra in last year's election. Nice one. He seems to be a cool kaiju. Intermission ended. Okay, I'm ready, Quasi. G-Saurus Aegirus. Gorosaurus is always waking up before noon will weaken his bones. Angry is still getting used to the concept of paying rent. Yeah, you should. Number 1 kickboxer of 1968. The tents in the roof are all of Roden. Just visiting. Oh, cookies. Children just don't appreciate meat, ice cream these days. Ugh. Well, okay. Babies are unreasonable. Yeah, you should always know how to talk to children. It's a always increasing process that you need to go for every day. You need to learn a little bit every day to be able to deal with children. Only one sleep away from meeting his kid. For the first time in a while, Roden looks forward to waking up again. Aw. They're just kind of sad and deep at the same time. But before that, there's something important he needs to do. What? What? No. What is with the sad music? No. What is with the sad music? This room was for someone little. Oh, I see now. In a way, I'm a little bit relieved because I don't want any bad to happen with the new egg. But I also did not expect that there was a previous egg before this one. Oh! Or just give a little bit more time. The egg should have hatched by now. Don't worry. Just give a little bit more of time. Just a little bit more. What is it, Roden? What did you think of? I'm scared of what that blue snake is up to now. Mothra. Humans? I didn't know we had humans on Monster Island. Or at least I think they are. I don't know, Atra right now remind me a little bit of Anim mode. Wait, let's have a look at that. There are the humans, World Press, Three Beasts United, Kingsdora vanquished. Oh, so Godzilla, and both of them actually helped defeat the three-headed dragon. Okay. With time, a warrant teenager and a grumpy old man saved the world. Hmm. Don't worry. This is gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, don't worry. What is it? Some babies need more time than others. See, everything's gonna be okay. That is important to know. Not every baby is like the previous one or your neighbor's baby. Some of them will be better and worse at some things, and some of them will take some time. Any second now. No, 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 no. Kick his ass. You're dead. You're dead. Save the egg! Save the egg! I trust Quasi that she would not kill a baby like that. No. I refuse to believe. Show us the baby. Quasi, show us the baby, come on. Come on, show him emerging from these little grass things. There he is! Hey, little one. We have a dog from a friend that actually does the same thing with a little tongue. So happy, Ron's so happy. Yep, I made this all by myself. Ow. Bite. Come on, you can do it. Don't worry, soon enough he will be jumping rope with you, Godzilla. Ow. Well, long arms. Somewhere in the star, his family is just as proud. Hey, Junior. Really, Quasi's musics for these animations are so great. Let's see if there's anything else. Enjoy this animation, Patreon is the best way to support them. Okay. Let's just finish seeing all these background skits and drawings. Okay, and then we can go. I have to say, this episode was really emotional, and it really tackles some very sensitive topics for a lot of people, especially parents and even more for women. I think that the first time that I actually, in my life, I went face to face with the concept of a miscarriage, which is the topic that surrounds a moment in this episode. Oh, you guys know the previous broken egg. I think it was in the Marley movie, the one about the dog. I do not know if the same name in English. Let me see here real quick. In Portuguese, it's called Marley e Eu, Marley and I. Let me see the original name of it. Okay, Marley and Me. I believe it's the same one, just a one-to-one translation. Oh, actually, and they even someone actually left a little message there. Call me. But sorry, going back to the thing. I think that Marley and Me was the first episode that I actually, or the first movie, or first anytime that I got in the concept of a miscarriage. And that is a very hard thing to go by for everyone, especially the mothers. I even had in a few times in my life, I've met people that after some time I realized that have gone through miscarriages, especially older friends. There is something very sad to hear, and there is something that can scar someone for life. Some people even I heard that stop living after a miscarriage. And I would say Quasi is very brave for portraying a topic like this in such a cute animation like this. But I think this is something just that comes from our generation, from people that were born in the end of the millennial era and at the beginning of the Gen Z era. These stories are stories that we grew up with. I think that some of the best stories really are the stories that children can watch and that animators can actually make adults understand. Just like Shrek, it's basically a grown-up movie that can also be watched by kids. And this is just amazing because when you grow up watching things like this, you can always come back to them, and then you understand the true meaning of some of the topics that are being told. I think Roden is just such a cool character. And I do not know if it was Roden because of the paper that we saw in Mothra's office. If it was Roden, or maybe Roden's wife or slash husband or mate. I don't know, because it's not more present, and it seems to be somewhere else. So it's just so many great topics that Quasi brings with these videos. So many cool background details and stories that just come together to form amazing and beautiful and emotional stories. And I'll have to say, really, I believe that if I was a woman, if I was, or at least if I identified as a woman, I would probably say that I would have cried with the first showcase of the broken egg, because I can get emotional with that, but it's just a topic that for me is not as close to women, but still, I could feel the pain of Roden on that. And at least it's good to see that Roden, even though she or he, even though that Roden still kind of, how can I say, haunted by the whole memory, she can move on. And also, fuck you, Manda. Fuck you. She can actually stay looking forward for a brighter future. Because as I said, a lot of people kind of can die when things like that happens, even though they keep living for some time. And I just really enjoyed this episode. It was way more emotional than the last one, and I think this was the by far the most emotional one out of all of the Godzilla Junior series, or Godzilla Animation Monster Island series. Every time that I see like a friendly kaiju, I just get hyped. But every time that I see an annoying one and an evil one, I kind of just get so annoyed. Like, why they don't just team up to just send these kaijus away? And let's go back to see this moment. This is the really emotional scene where this place is just abandoned, and it said this room was for someone little. And there was two of them, so I believe that one of them died fighting the three-headed dragon, right? Because on Moltra's office there was a little journal saying that a grumpy teenager, an old man, and a mother defeated the dragon. And seeing this is so bad. I a few months back I watched the movie The Whale, and this is such a great way of how to depict trauma. Some people, when they lose someone, or when there's such traumatic events like losing someone or losing a baby happens, they will not mess or change a single thing in the person's room because they cannot move on. They cannot dare themselves to just erase or think about removing the things of their deceased loved ones, because for them doing that is basically erasing this person's existence. It's just like allowing yourself to forget everything that happened, and that can actually just in their minds will be shown as betraying that person, showing that you never loved them or you never cared. And it's really sad to see this, but this is an important depiction to have because it's a normal thing to happen with some people, and it's bound to happen. Trauma is still goes so many ways and can affect people in so many different ways. So being able to see this just in a way, making people more aware of how trauma can portray itself in a person's life, I think it's a great message to show, Quasi. I think it's a great way to turn to make people be more aware and sympathetic of people that have gone through such experiences. Because in reality, it's sad, but a lot of people go through them, and a lot more people will still go through that in the future. Sadly, it is like that. So understanding a little bit more about them is always good. And I think that's it. I would just like to maybe come right here and just comment a little bit more on this. It says World Press, uh, Sunday, 20th of December of 1964. I do not know if this is maybe the day that they released the movie, because there are so many dates left and right on Quasi Animation that I think that might be references to when these movies came out for the first time and say three beasts unite, King Dora vanquished, Japan accepts Mothra's Monster Island deal. The the time a worm, a teenager, and a grumpy old man saved the world. Oh, this is so cool. Wait, what was that in the background? Real quick. Oh, she actually makes a little cute dresses for her human friends. Nice. And really, the parenting tips around this episode is great. I do not know if Quasi is a mom or a parent by now, but just the way that she depicts children is just so spot on. Really, the same thing goes with Putas. The same goes with how parents feel like when they need to take care of a baby or when they're expecting a baby. It's just spot on. And I wonder if when Quasi, or if Quasi already a parent, I wonder if she'll show her kids her animations. It must be so cool when you create such characters like this, and one day your kids will be able to also fall in love with them. This must be such a cool thing to happen. And I think that's it. I don't think there is much that I would talk about. I think I was more focused on the elements of the story instead of looking in the background. And the main backgrounds that we saw around here was just with the characters and the homes. So I think there's not much to discuss beyond that. If I missed any Easter eggs or any things like this, small pamphlets or small signals, please tell me. Because on this episode, I was highly invested on the story. So guys, thanks so much for coming. This was an extra video, and the original animation was made by Quasis. The link will be down in the comments and also on the description. So please be sure to give a like to it. And if you didn't do it by now, really go give a like to the original animation because this was beautiful. And if you want to support the channel, you can always check my Patreon and my membership. They will also be linked down to the description. And I hope to see you guys next time. Okay? Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! See ya! I also would like to give a special thank you to my patrons, especially TitanMark01. Thank you for choosing to support the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!